E don't read to my correct people. Make una listen to Chacha Eke and Austin Fanny, her husband complete gist. This one gist love and I bring to our domot. So how Chacha Eke and Austin Fanny take started, the beginning of their relationship, the middle of their relationship, and the end of their relationship. Because finally their relationship has come to an end the way we are saying. Lover actually played the tape, though according to Lover, the gist is still ongoing. But the part of the gist that we have gotten so far, it will shock you if you listen to it. You need to hear. Why do you need to hear? So that in certain areas of our lives, we will know who is saying the truth or not. In certain areas of our life, we will be able to make an adjustment. It is not all about celebrities. Most of these celebrities are just like Antichrist. Yes, I may say so. Please, my correct people, if your churches or Austin Fanny's fans, do not judge me, do not criticize me, do not insult me. But what we are talking about here is an institution called marriage that has been abused by some celebrities. Yes, some. Some are doing actually well in their marriages, but some have looked down on this institution called marriage, which is not the best. It's not the good thing at all. Making other people feel marriage is not a good thing. So my correct people, before we go further, please my correct people, check below. You are going to see a red button there. Click on it to subscribe to this my YouTube channel. In order to get new updates, turn on the notification bells. Most especially the passerby who have decided to stop over to check one or two things in this my video. May God bless all of you guys for doing this for me. So guys, as we started a gist about Chacha Eke and Austin Fanny's marriage that has hit the rock. There is a popular saying, whoever wears shoes knows whether the shoe sizes him or her or not. We that were outside didn't know what was going wrong in that marriage, except for Austin Fanny and his wife Chacha Eke, including their children if they are matured enough to listen or to understand what is going on. We didn't know. Not until now things have started playing out. Though some people claim they knew how the relationship started, how it metamorphosed to marriage, they knew all of that, but most of us didn't know. It's not just about talking. Sometimes it is important to listen to things like this so that you will take corrections and you will also know what is happening in your society, in your generation, in that beautiful institution called marriage, how people have turned it into. So my correct people, let me give you the gist the way Gist Lovers presented it. According to Gist Lovers Gram, hello Tue Tue. Now you all asking for the full gist without mind saying any words. Here we go. Chacha is a very fantastic actress and a household name in Nollywood. If Esin brought her to Asaba from PH to act, she was courting with Eve because she just left her baby, which she had for an older man in Abakaliki, then for Port Harcourt. I'm sure a lot of you don't know this part of her. When Eve brought her to Asaba, she didn't treat her well because she was making everyone know she was her boss and others her around, making her carry her bags and all that. When they are mates and acting on same movie set, Eve introduced her to Solo Amako as that one in turns slept with both of them for roles. Eve was also the one knocking Austin. Then for more visibility, Austin was an editor. If you watch most Nigerian movies then, you will see how Eve's face was everywhere, even when she was doing a waka pass. Another actor will be talking, but it was Eve's face you will be seeing, with laugh emoji. Chacha, being a sharp and desperate girl who wants her way to the up, played a smart game on Eve, did a krukere waka and snatched him, knowing fully well he is gay. It is not hidden to Eve and Chacha because they caught him times without number, and his excuse is that he is doing it because of money and all. They all know he is gay, but he is a very calm guy. She knows that, but they were very compatible. Chacha was hungry, desperate, and smart. Austin was very calm, a home-oriented gay, and he keeps her rooted. Then he dumped Eve for Chacha. Where the matter caused fight then, Chacha was the new favorite. That was how they turned a force of nature, traveling to towns together to see men. Chacha was a sensational already then. Every PH militant and politician wants to do her. Austin goes with her as her manager, collects the dough, sleeps in another room while his girlfriend entertains the paying customer. Then they go back home very rich and happy until Oga Austin Nakambele. That was the beginning of their woes. Then she got pregnant for Austin, and fear of the unknown, fear of those rich men funding their lives made them to agree that all through her pregnancy, they got a concussion more like drugs, and she was drinking that for the fear of adding weight. She was mostly working with Uche Nancy and Ike Odife then. She was so addicted to that thing that it started staining her teeth and mouth. Then she hasn't married Fanny. They were only doing kurukere and he had gotten her pregnant. The militant man, na him buy them their first loud car, got Venza for Chacha, got Toyota Spider Camry for Austin, thinking Austin na Chacha manager and brother as introduced to him by Chacha. Chacha also told him about Austin getting married, but she no tell am say na she, Austin, they get married soon. The man gave them a lot of money then. And then a very rich pastor, general overseer in this country was also in the picture codedly. Before you know it, the news of their wedding broke out in Asaba. Some of the men got really angry, say Chacha don't run them straight because she made them to be funding Austin too. Funny thing be say all these men are married men. Oh. After their wedding, the PH militants got angry and promised to cause havoc. Oh. Them begin beg am. Few weeks after the wedding, this militant man cornered them and collected one of the cars he bought for them and left the FJ Cruiser for them. That was how they started couples goals. So they gave birth and things was not the same way it used to be. Chacha has to go back to the street and Austin is 100% aware of it. And in support so far, she brings money home. More like an open marriage. All along, Chacha and Austin has agreement that he will stop knocking Yach gay, since he is doing it because of money, and she, Chacha, will be providing for the house, not knowing say Austin played her and pretended he stopped, but he didn't. Chacha got back for the street, and that was how her affairs with one of the senior pastor, general overseer in this country got real. That man got lodge her and other girls for hotels. Them go do threesomes, do all sorts. Austin will be at home taking care of the kid. He is a very homely gay. Before we say Jack Robinson, that senior pastor, that general overseer bought her a house. She was really bailing then. According to Gist Lovers Gram, concluding part they come. Now when I want full gist too, I tell una say na emotional abuse, but when I want know wetin dey inside that emotional abuse, we are on it now. Na jeje ikuku day where una the jeans lover shed more light, I don't shed more light now, everywhere don't catch fire. Make we finish this one, then move to anti-red. And brother Blossom, I come in peace. Yay! Now this one they talk say Tori for town day. This one a Tori for town. Oh. No wonder my people say, do not look the body of the car. Look at the engine of the car. Do not look at somebody's face. Look at the contents of that person. What is in that person, not the face. If you judge by the face, you get it wrong, my brother, my sister, my correct, loving, and beautiful people. Do not judge by the face. Judge by the attitude. Judge by what is inside, the content. This one pass power. He pass power. He surprised me. I weak. You know, personally, I was so much interested in this marriage. I was looking at it as if it is a model marriage. I didn't know that it was a game being played. Thank God, I have learned my lesson. My correct people, at this point, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next update that comes your way till we meet again, same station. Bye. Do not forget, Gist Lovers said this story hasn't finished. The concluding part of it is coming, where more actors and actresses, more people are involved in it. And my candid advice for lady, please watch. Know the kind of man you want to marry. There is no way a gay man can pay attention to a lady. There is no way. Do not go and marry gay. Do not go and marry all those ones you think they are making money. Meanwhile, what they are using in making that money, you can't be able to contain it. Please look very well. My correct people, bye for now till we meet later when another gist don't come.